Hi, good afternoon, a Wednesday afternoon. Without further ado, which is Norwegian for soggy, it's time for Campbell Corner on Pioneer 90.1. I knew I'd get a chuckle. Hello, Charlotte Helgeson.
Hello.
Charlotte is the director of the Campbell Library of East Grand Forks. And I had a nice conversation last week with Jessica Pribula, and she talked about her involvement in the summer reading program. How is that going so far overall? Pretty good?
It's going tremendously well.
Wonderful.
Thank goodness we have the library without the pool and the rainy days and the cancellation of t-ball and baseball.
Yeah. Is the pool still closed?
It is.
So knowing that, there's a place to go in the summertime, Campbell Library. Lots of things going on. And speaking of that, we'll head to my list of things to talk about on this Wednesday. Number 1.
Number 7.
Mahjong will be at Campbell every other Wednesday at 3:30 p.m. And for those who don't know, Mahjong was a linebacker for the Vikings back in the 70s. No?
Well, we'll just go with Mahjong then.
Oh, how about
over at
Mahjong?
the library.
Okay.
And you caught my first mistake.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, now, is that Norwegian too? No.
It can be.
It can be.
Sure.
Could be Mahjong.
If a Norwegian says it, it has become Norwegian. So
Okay.
that's and I would guess that most of our players are probably Scandinavian.
Oh, really?
So it makes perfectly good sense
Yeah.
that it would simply be, Mahjong.
Okay, we'll start from square one. What is it?
Mahjong is a tile game, and you have to get certain patterns, and people can get very competitive. There are usually very nice, elaborate games. We don't own one at the library. People come in with their own in a case.
Oh, really?
And they're absolutely beautiful.
Custom.
Yeah. And because our rooms are so very busy this year, the Mahjong group has to meet over by the windows, the large windows on the north side of the library. So they're on a table, out in the open, no closed doors. So if they get a little competitive, if they start to laugh or start giving advice to each other very loudly, it's all part of what happens on Wednesdays at the library. Because at the other end is summer reading.
So do they trash talk at all, or is it...
In a very polite, Midwestern way.
A very Minnesotan way, right?
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, do you mind if I trash talk? No, go ahead. Go ahead. All right, that's every other Wednesday, so that would be today or next Wednesday?
Today. They're setting up.
All right. That's today at 3:30. Number 2.
Number 9.
Tetris block wall is growing. Is that a good or a bad thing?
That is a really fantastic thing.
That's a good thing.
Because as the kids are reading this summer, they come in, and for each hour that they read, they get to mark it on their ledger. And when they check in, they get Tetris blocks in different shapes, and they get to put their names on them. And that goes up on the wall. So we are actually building a Tetris wall at the library.
And again, for those who don't know, what is Tetris? Define that.
Oh, Tetris, I think, was one of the original video games in my career as playing video games, which probably ended right there with Tetris 2. But
really?
Shapes of blocks that are 3 high, 2 wide, or it might be like a square, the corner of a square, the tool that you use when you're trying to make a corner 90 degrees perfectly might be a shape like that, or it might be a series.
Okay.
And you want them to come down from wherever Tetris blocks come and fit into a nice pattern.
So Tetris came after Pong.
Came after Pong.
Okay.
Yeah.
All
the
right.
Pong ball keeps moving. Tetris blocks just fall and stay put.
Okay, to find out more about that very famous wall, contact Campbell.
Come on in and take a look.
Come on in, take a peek. Number 3.
Number 2.
I'm assuming this is an acronym here. It's not a word. HVAC? HVAC. That sounds Norwegian. Can I have some more HVAC over here, please? HVAC, renovation, no windows, hopefully. Now, what does that mean?
Yeah, that was really kind of a riddle, wasn't it?
Wow, mystery.
HVAC, which means our air handling unit. Basically, all the air, the good air, the bad air,
bad
the hot
air,
air, the cold air.
yeah.
Everything that moves in the library is involved with the HVAC system. We are getting new controls so that we can actually tell it when to go up
Wow.
or down or warmer or cold or
Yeah.
in a more consistent manner.
I'm sorry, Dave. I'm afraid I can't do that.
What's the problem?
I think you know what the problem is just as well as I do.
And if that happens, as the plan is, then we won't have to be replacing windows. People have heard a rumbling that the library might be needing new windows. We're hoping not to go there.
Okay.
We like them. We're going to leave them just the way they are and get the heat to work properly.
So eventually with this renovation, you can talk to HVAC.
I'm sorry, Dave. I'm afraid I can't do that.
Hal? Hal? Don't touch me, Bob. Remember that one? What was it? Space Odyssey 20-something. Anyway.
Well, now it's Alexa.
Oh, is that right?
You know,
Okay.
Alexa, can you turn up the heat, please?
That's way beyond me. Number 4, summer reading donations. And donations come from various sources, including who?
The Northwest Minnesota Arts Council.
Yay!
They support a lot of the art activities in the community, so they are helping us with some of our presenters.
Okay.
Of course, the Friends of the Library are fantastic at supporting everything that goes on.
Another hooray.
Yes.
Okay.
They're providing the snack before summer reading.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of our local businesses are coming forward with gift certificates or some funding for the different programs we have. They have prizes. We have bubbles. We have coupons for ice cream. We have
yummy.
bowling cards. They can go in and have a free bowling game. All kinds of things. Our community is absolutely super fantastic at supporting the activities at the library.
Another big hooray. All right.
Big one.
Big one. Big fat one. Congratulations on that. And number 5, we have time for number 5. SRP, SRP, which stands for
Summer Reading Program.
Summer Reading Program, and the Creation Station.
Yes, this is
Right.
what Jessica is doing
That's
this
what you
week.
talked about last Wednesday. That's this week.
That's this week.
And when is that again?
It'll be starting at 3:30
Today.
today.
So it's just after 3 now. You may have time to hop in your vehicle and head on over.
That's right.
Okay. Are there snacks?
There will be snacks before summer reading. So
Before
you're
summer
all well fed before you even
Okay.
start.
Happy tummies than reading. Okay. And the last one here is RALF, reading, always, laughing, and fun. No, I've forgotten already what that means.
Oh, really awesome library
Of
fun.
course. How could I forget?
I don't know.
Ralph and Frozen Treats. They have treats?
They are going to make ice cream.
No.
They are. So let's hope we have a little sunshine and warmth that day.
Really?
And they're going to, maybe some of them for the first time, actually make their own ice cream.
Wow, that'll be fun.
It will be fun.
So be a member of Ralph. What a great thing to do, right?
Right.
And learn things and have fun. Awesome. Hey, that's part of Ralph. All right. Anyway, lots of things going on is evident here with our program today. We talked about many different things. To find out more about this incredible jewel, this one-of-a-kind facility in East Grand Forks, the downtown library for Greater Grand Forks, Campbell Library, what can folks do?
They could call us at 218-773-9121.
Or
They can look at the website, egflibrary.org,
or stop on by and say hey.
and say hello.
And that's right downtown off Demers Avenue.
Right?
So if you, let's see, take a right off Demers Avenue, you'll see a coffee shop to your left, and then the main fire station plus a Dalmatian in the front yard, pointing toward Campbell Library, right?
That would be right.
Yeah.
If you're headed toward downtown.
Okay, very good. And we're, again, on the air with Campbell Notes and events and news every Wednesday just after 3, Campbell Corner. Thank you, Charlotte.
Thank you.
Campbell Corner right here exclusively on Pioneer 90.1.